What's up, everyone? It is JDF Jason David Frank here, and I'm here to talk about setting a goal. New Year's resolution 2021. It is here. Happy New Year. This is an exciting day for me because it's a fresh day. It starts a brand new year. Now, I'm certainly not an expert here, but I am an entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur since I was 18. I've had a very successful career and business and branding and things like that. So I want to talk to you and give you some brutal statistics and facts of setting a New Year's resolution. Well, I like to start with what I call think it, ink it, and speak it. There's nothing better than an old-fashioned pen and paper. I don't even care. Well, I grab the nearest notebook. It doesn't matter what it is. Just get a pen and paper. And listen, it means more, at least to me. When I write something, it registers in my brain versus typing. Autocorrect. Hey Siri. So you need to think it, ink it, then speak it. We're going to talk about today about setting goals. All right. Now listen, as many people in the world, I understand COVID has hit. I understand that it's going to affect some of your New Year's resolutions, but don't let it distract you. I still want you to write it. Now, only 50% of Americans actually do this. Only 50%. Now, I don't know how many percent of Americans actually grab a pen and paper. That's probably a very small percent. So I want you to grab a pen and paper right now or after this, okay? And please participate. I'm here to help you and I'm here to help me. This is the way I can reach people. 50% of Americans actually make one. Now, 10% only keep them for 2 months. That's it. Now, do you want to be part of that 8% that actually reaches their goal? Because that's me. I'm that 8% the whole entire time. Now, don't get me wrong. There are goals and things that I've set that actually fell off, but you got to hold yourself accountable. On the end of the year or throughout, you have to revisit this all the time. It's not just today. You got to revisit it all the time, but you got to hold yourself accountable. I don't like the word fail or I'm a failure. So I hold myself accountable. On the end of the year, I make no excuses. I hold myself accountable. I said, I didn't do this because of me. I own up. So don't make excuses. Hey, I haven't lost weight just due to this virus. I've been eating and I haven't quit smoking. Those are just excuses. All right. Those are bad habits. The fact is it takes 21 days to create a good habit. So that's your challenge today. 21 days to create a good habit. And we're going to write a New Year's resolution. 21 days to create a good habit. And it takes a lifetime to break habits. So don't fall back into your bad habits. Let's create new ones, okay? 50% of Americans actually make one. 10% only keep them for a few months. Guys, those are the people you see at the gym. Hopefully gyms are open soon. Those are the people you see at gym that are hoorah rah. They go on crash diets. They hit the gym every single day and then they reach burnout. They burn out after 2 months and then they just go back to their old ways. I don't like to do that. I really like to set goals. And so just so you know, the most popular goals on here are to exercise. Okay. That's like 50% of the most popular goals, exercise and lose weight. I'm going to give you tips on that. And then 50% again of surveys, there's another 50% that just want to save money. Totally understand. They want to save money and they want to spend less money. Then there's a really high percentage of people that just repeat it over and over again. They repeat the same goals. They don't hold themselves accountable. They're like, okay, next year I'm going to do this. Well, this year I didn't do it. Next year I'm going to do it. So you have to hold yourself accountable. On the end of the year, look at it, checklist, and say, I didn't lose weight because of me. I didn't quit smoking because of me. I didn't get closer to relationships because of me. You got to own up. And that's one thing I see in life is that we don't own up and everyone always justifies. They always justify, for example, well, I didn't want to get that movie part. I didn't want Bloodshot. It's fine. It's, it's what it is. It's, it's fine. Justifying. Of course, Bloodshot would have been great. But look at this. Legend of the White Dragon happened. There's always something good that happens when one door closes. So my goal list, of course, I'm getting this movie done. We're already starting. I have a lot of goals on my list, and I want you guys to set goals on your list. Now, I've read, I researched, there's a lot of things I disagree. Everyone says, of course, one of the things on here is to make a realistic goal list. Totally get it. But right now, grab a pen and paper and make an unrealistic goal list. It doesn't matter what it is. I want to help people. I want to make millions of dollars. I want to donate, $5 million to the kids that are hunger. I want to, donate to breast cancer. I want to have a big house. I want to have a big boat. I want to have a plane. It could be anything, materialistic things. Also, it could be mental things. I want to get better. I want this and that. You can just make it as big as you want. And my instructor taught me this. And I would wonder okay, I made this unrealistic goal list years ago. But you know what? I'm starting to knock that unrealistic goal list off. For example, if I was 18 and they said make an unrealistic goal list, I would say, okay, I'm going to be this superhero. I'm going to change millions of lives around the world. I'm going to live in a nice home. I'm going to help people. I'm going to take care of people. I'm going to motivate people. I'm going to have a mental health channel. 18, that probably was a unrealistic goal list. All right. But I always do that just so you could train. These are things that I want to do. So nothing is out of sight. Nothing is out of sight. The only thing is out of sight is out of sight, out of mind. You have to revisit your goal list. This is actually the time of the year that's I'm going to be talking to you 8% people. So let's be part of that 8%. Now let's get into it. We make an unrealistic goal list, then back it up and let's make a realistic goal list. Something that you can achieve. You could write simple things and I'll give you some examples, but something you can achieve, okay? A realistic goal list. Don't just, and I know right now, even on Google talks about, it's going to really mess up everyone's goal list, the COVID. I totally get it. For example, if you lost a job, let's speak it. Let's put on there, I'm going to get a job. I'm going to get a better job. One door closes and a different door opens. Again, Bloodshot closed, a different door open. A brand new universe, me and Bat and the Sun own. Something we can give the fans. This is more about giving. I wanted to give to someone. I'll do this movie for free. I want to give you guys content that you guys can be proud of because Hasbro's not. So anyway, and you got to hold yourself accountable. We talked about that. Listen, guys, don't sweat the bad days. If you have a bad day, don't give up. Don't sweat it. You always remember that when you're working out and you want to lose weight, I see this happen a lot. And the reason why I think the people drop off after 2 months is that, they're eating bad, they're going to the gym, and you're not seeing the results. But the moment you see the results, you're hooked. Girls, the moment you see the results of fitting one size smaller pair of pants, boom, you're in. You have to see the results. And the results are very, very small, the results can be. But you got to remember you're working it. It's not going to be overnight. This is something that's going to take time. And I'm not talking about being fit, chiseled, six-pack. I'm talking about feeling healthy. I'm talking about working out, especially right now with the virus. How is everyone supposed to work out, and stay healthy when this whole thing has us down? So this is a new start, a fresh new start, pen and paper. All right, so we talked about holding yourself accountable. These are some of the common goals. Exercise, lose weight. How do I do that? Do it. Start small. Don't crash diet, especially on food. Don't do it. You're going to have sugar rush. You're going to just don't crash diet. And don't just fool in, I'm going to the gym 7 days a week. You are going to burn out. That's the reason why my karate program is 3 days a week. I train 6 days a week, but I was part of that 8%. So give yourself a couple days, little by little. Don't crash diet, little by little, all right? And watch what you eat. We talked about this before. For example, you go to McDonald's, you get a Big Mac combo. All right, supersize it, give me a Coke. All right, try today, go to McDonald's. Can I take a Big Mac combo? Sure. Slice apples, please. Okay, slice apples. Hey, do me a favor, don't put the magic mayonnaise on the Big Mac, please. Okay, saves calories. So you're not supersizing it. In fact, give me a water instead of a Coke. All right, be happy. You're at McDonald's. It's still not healthy, but hey, you cut the calories down in half. Those are little things I'm talking about. No mayonnaise on my hamburger. Small fry, water. You'd be surprised what a Coke can do in drinks and sugars. So cut back a little bit and watch what you eat, because that's going to help you at the gym. You know, I stay spandex ready, not because I'm working out all the time. I have injuries. I'm frustrated. I stay spandex ready because I kind of watch what I eat. I weigh myself. Know your numbers. Don't be shocked when you jump on a scale and go, oh my God, look at what I weigh. Know your numbers every single day. You know your numbers in your bank account. You know your phone number. Most people don't now. You know your house number. Know your numbers so you're not shocked. All right? That's a common thing. Exercise and lose weight. Get organized. I don't know how to tell you that, but we're going to have to get organized. I really struggle on that, and I struggle with balancing between you fans, family, friends. It's a struggle. It's a balance, but my calling and my purpose is to help. Have a hobby. Start a hobby. Why not karate? I'm just telling you. Why not learn? I started an online training program called Train Me JDF, virtual program, 6 years ago before this virus. Why not train and learn something valuable? Right now, the way the world's going, everyone's talking about weapons. They're talking about this. You become the weapon. Start a hobby. If it's not karate, get involved and start something. Break your habits of alcohol and smoking. You're going to have to do that. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. That is going to be cold turkey. You're going to have to pray. You're going to have to hope. That is going to be cold turkey. You can't do it little by little. Give me one shot. No, give me 2 shots. That's going to have to be little by little. Save money, spend less. I know we got all this stuff going on with jobs. I will just give you, I have no credit cards. I hate credit cards. I don't use credit cards. That helps me a lot. We talked about quit smoking, quit drinking. These are common. Spend more time with family and friends. You know, that's on the bottom. I like my goal list to be on top, is to be blessed, have faith, you know, be closer to God, be closer to the families, be closer to friends. And the reason why I say that is right now that stress is taken away from faith. Fear is taken away from faith. Worrying is taken away from faith. We can worry all day long. It's bad for health. Worrying, you're going to end up eating. You're going to end up drinking. You're going to end up falling back on your bad habits. So I can't tell everyone, don't stress, don't worry, because I do. But this is my outlet. This is my hobby. The PPP program, the JDF PPP program, meeting people around the state. I'm going to Amarillo on the 9th at Amarillo, at Lions Den. I'm going to Lubbock January 10th at All Star Comics. And the reason why I tell you is this is my hobby. You are my hobby. There's 3 P's in life. We have a purpose, passion, right? I'd say 4. Patience, and then profit later. Right now, create the hobby. Maybe that hobby, like I tell Jen and everyone, your hobby will become a lifetime. You see, karate was my hobby. And if it wasn't for karate, I wouldn't have all my wonderful students. I wouldn't have my schools. I wouldn't even got the role of Tommy the Green Ranger because I had to perform. I was a national rated competitor at the time. It was easy. I was a fighter. I went in there, got the role of Tommy. But I started karate as passion. So your passion could turn into your profession. So think it, ink it, write it down on paper, pen and paper. I'll give you the challenge, the 21-day challenge to create a good habit. Don't fall back on your old habits. Remember, only 50% of Americans do this. 10% only keep them for a few months, and only 8% of the people actually reach their goal. So that is my challenge to you guys. I wish you all the best. And remember, hold yourself accountable. It is you between all your goals that are making the excuses. Don't make excuses. Own up. Do it now. And also revisit your goal list. Revisit your goal list and revisit your unrealistic goal list, because that is going to open your mind. And the secret to the universe is to always say, I can. I can, I will, not I can't, I won't. All right, I hope this helped you, because it certainly helped me. Until next time, Jason David Frank.